Good evening, guys, and very warm welcome to tonight's live, which is all about how to fight for your dreams. So I am Ilse Whiteman. I am a dream coach, co-organizer of Coach Fest, and I have run a successful cleaning business for 12 years and then became the cleaning coach, helping cleaning business owners transform their business and generate 100K within a year. So tonight is all about me telling you the story behind how to make your dreams come true, right? How do we go from where we are right now to making our dreams important? Also, for the fact that what makes our dreams important is it gives us clarity. So where do I start, Ilse, from even knowing what my dream are? So normal people think of dreams of literally things that you dream about, or you look and you see a car and you're like, oh, I like that. Or you see a house, you go, oh, that's really nice. But what's the difference between thinking, oh, that's really nice and I really want that, and the difference between really knowing what your dream is? So what do we do to be able to make our dreams come true? Hello, honey. Hi, welcome. So let's look at, I'm going to tell you a quick story. So I'm going to start with the story of the two wolves. So this story was told of this little boy playing, and sometimes he was really naughty and sometimes he was really good. And then he went to his nan one day and said, Nan, every time I'm really bad or I'm naughty, you always say to me, oh, well, you were really naughty, so therefore I get punished. But he said, but sometimes I just feel like I really want to do this naughty thing. I just feel like my brain is telling me, or there's something that I want to be really good and my brain tells me not to do it. So how do I get to the stage where I actually know what to do, what's good for me and what's not good for me? And the nan explained the story that inside of us, right, there's two wolves. So you've got this wolf that always is very fearful. This wolf will keep you from doing what you need to do. It will stop you. It will control your thinking. It will stop you from making your dreams come true. It will stop you from doing the things that you really want to do because of the fact that this wolf only knows about negative stuff. It only knows on how to keep you back. It tells you negative stuff all the time about how you can't achieve your dreams, about how you can't do this and how you can't do that. And it will stop you from making your dreams come true. So the important thing that you need to remember is that there are two wolves. There's also the other wolf that really want to see you succeed, that really want to see you make your dreams come true. And that wolf, the two wolves are constantly fighting. And the little boy looked at his nan and said, but Nan, how can I control these wolves? How can I control my good and my bad wolf? And she said, it depends on which one you feed on a daily basis. And that is so true when it comes to your goals, right? This is so true when it comes to what do I do to feed my good wolf? What do I do to feed that? But also having clarity on what you really want, right? What are my dreams? So when we look at dreams as something that you want to come true, I was in a position where I wasn't making my dreams come true not that long ago. And I was sitting there and I was like, what do I do? What do I do to go to the next stage, right? Remember, there's a free download coming with this class that I will, if you tag down below, I am in, I will make sure that you receive it in Messenger for you to download and for you to actually work out with clarity what your dreams are and how to prioritize the dreams that's really important to you. So with that said, do you have any dreams? Comment down below. Do you have any dreams, Leonie? What do you dream about? What kind of car do you want? What kind of house do you want to live in? Right? Do you actually even get to a stage where you said, right, so I've written down goals. Have you ever had a dream day where you literally you work on your dreams? What do I want? What do I want out of life? Why do I get up every day? Why do I say to myself, oh, yeah, so I want that car. That's really nice. Or do you look at other people and see that house and you're like, oh, wow, that's an awesome house. I would love to have a house like that, right? But do you actually sit down and purposefully sit there and work out your dreams? What do I actually want? When you start having some clarity on what you actually want, the house and the car and everything you actually want, your brain knows what you want. So it will make it more clear to you as well. And also, the sieve in your brain will be opened to the specific car you want or the specific house you want. And it will start making opportunities open up to you that you didn't even know existed. It's like, you know, when you ever drive and then you see there's like a yellow car, right? Or you're looking for a yellow car, or somebody mentioned a yellow car. Because we used to play this game when we were kids. Like my mom used to say, who could spot the most yellow cars today? And then we were like, obviously, it's like, yeah, I want to win, I want to win. But the thing is, so then you're actively looking for that yellow car all the time. And when you try to spot that yellow car, what happens in turn is your mind, you're now telling your mind that this yellow car is very important to you. So therefore, what your brain does in turn is it will make you aware of every single little yellow car or item that you see, because you've now said to your brain that this is very important to me, right? So therefore, with your brain knowing that this is very important to you, your brain will go, right, okay, so I now know what you want in a sense, right? Leonie says she's from Scotland. Oh, that's awesome. How's the weather there today? Are you really hot? I'm right down the south of the UK and it's really hot here. What's the weather like there? So by making our brains aware of what's very important to us, we then open up and see opportunities that we won't normally see. So say, for instance, if you start thinking about what dreams you actually want. What dreams do I want? What's important to me? Hi, Angela. Yes. Am I in the wrong? Right. Hi, sorry, Ilse. Is there a difference between this group and Take Action group? Yes, there's a very big difference, babes. Yes. Hi, Evie. Hi, Vicky. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. So, guys, let's have a day where we sit here and we work out our dreams. Once we know our goals, once we know our dreams, it opens our minds up to more possibilities, right? Once we actually have said, oh, I want this car, not just walking in a street and seeing the specific car you want, but actually sitting there thinking, okay, so this is the actual car I want. Your brain now will open up opportunities. And once you've decided that car is the car you want, your brain will also know, oh, okay. And it will open up possibilities. And also it will make you see that more and more and more. So you need to remember that this is not just about you seeing a car and thinking, I want it. What you need to remember, the clarity call I have in the Take Action Club is to do with you attaching feelings to your dreams. If you just have a normal dream, then it is just a dream. But if you attach a feeling to a dream and actually sit there and knowing how you're going to feel when you actually achieve that dream, that's when your brain knows this is more important to you in a sense, right? So, comment down below, do you know what car you want? Do you have a favorite car? Do you already know? You know, that car that you see over and over again, you're like, oh, I really just want that car. Do you have a car, Angela? Do you have a specific car? I know I commented in the group as well. I asked in the group, Evie, which car would you like to drive one day? Hey, Vicky, which car? Decide on which car you want to drive. And actually, guys, what I will say is what I started doing when I was fed up with just not making my dreams come true. And I kept dreaming about these things and they were so far from reality because I didn't believe it was possible. So what I did was I went and I test drove the car that I always saw and that I wanted. The minute I sat in that car and pretended that I could afford the car, and I didn't tell them, Leonie says it's a 22 OC here in Scotland. Oh, 22 degrees. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Vicky said a Mazda MX-5. Oh, I remember that. Cabriolet. Yes, I remember that. You're sitting in your car, right, Vicky? Yes, go and test drive the car you want, because the dream, guys, of having that thing and making your dreams come true, it's not just about sitting there dreaming about the thing. Your brain is very powerful in the way it makes images, right? You can keep having this image about what you dream, but it's about having a feeling that you're attaching to the car. It's about having that feeling of accomplishment when you have that. Now, if you have a dream, you can't go and look at a house and get that feeling, but it's about having that feeling attached to that dream. And like I say, once again, in the Take Action Club, when you have your clarity call with me, we go into your futures and we work on how you feel when you've accomplished those things right now. When you attach, hi Abigail, hi Isabel, hi Dallas. Comment down below, guys. What is the car you want one day? What's the car of your dreams? Let's make some dreams come true, right? So then when you go and test drive that car that you want, you sit in it. I want you just sit in it. And then I want you to think, I've done this. I mean, without shame. If it's a Bentley you want, go out and sit in the Bentley, and actually then I want you to take in that feeling. If you want a Range Rover or you want a Vogue, whatever car you want, go and sit in the car and attach that feeling of accomplishment. Because I tell you what's going to happen. Inside your heart, you're all of a sudden going to feel like, yes, I want this. I want this feeling, right? It's not about just having the dream and just, oh, there's the dream. Okay, I want the car. Go and sit in the car. Go and touch the leather stitching. Go and smell it. Go and attach the feeling to it. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Isabel. Michaela says, my car is Tenerife in October, right? Roxanne says, hi, Roxanne, I want a chauffeur. Yes. You know what, Roxanne? Go and hire a car that has a chauffeur. And I want you to sit in the back. And I want you to feel the feeling. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. I want you to feel, Sandra, Roxanne, we're talking about our favorite cars here, guys. How to make that come true, one dream at a time, right? I want you to go and test drive that car, whatever car you think you want. Go and pretend you're buying it. Don't tell them you can't afford it. That's not the point, right? The point is for you to attach that very strong emotional bond to that car. And this is materialistic, I know, but this is how I started little by little actually making things come true. I kept dreaming about having a place by the sea because what I wanted was the freedom. I wanted to come and run next to the sea every morning. I wanted to do my gratefulness, my vision, everything, my gratefulness next to the beach while I ran. And I wanted to take in the scenery and I wanted to feel this amazing feeling. So what I started doing was I drove to the beach, right? And then I did that repeatedly. I attached that feeling and I was making this picture very big in my head of how can I make this a reality by attaching this feeling to it. And then when I went back home, that feeling stayed with me and I just kept thinking about it, right? Comment down below, guys. Where do you want to live one day? What do you want? What is your passion? What lights you up? You know, when you go to the beach, what do you think? Oh, I want to live by the beach. Maybe you're a country girl. Maybe you want a cottage deep in the country, away from everyone, and you want sheep and goats and you want horses, right? What do you want? What lights you up? What lights this fire inside you? What lights that up, right? Yes, wow, guys. So what car do you want? What house do you want? I want you to have a day and you sit down have a piece of paper. By the way, guys, there is a download. If you say down below, just say, I am in, I will send that to you, where you sit and you work out your dreams to get clarity on what your dreams are, what you really want, right? So Deb said, hi, Deb. That's how I manifested my new workspace. Yes, it's about really attaching that feeling, right, to whatever you want. So I want you to have a piece of paper and I want you to think back to when you was a child, when you had no worries, when you had no, the wolves that keep one that's holding you back and the one that went to keep you forward. And I want you just to write down, hi, Abby, welcome. What car do you want, Abby? We're going to be test driving that car. So you need to write down everything you want. Like, you know, when you're like 6 or 7, your mom and dad was like, what do you want? And you went, oh, I want 6 swimming pools. One will definitely be an L shape. The other one will be round and the other one will be oval, because I'm going to need one for me and I'm going to need one for my friends so that they come and hang out with me. And I want one for my girlfriend and I want one for me. Imagine you were 5 and there's no limitation. Money was no object, right? What do you want? And I want you just set yourself a timer, 10 minutes, just write and write and write and write. I want this, I want this, I want this. And then I want you, after you've done that, give yourself 10 minutes, write it all down, exhaust it. Don't just sit there and think, I don't even know what I want. Just think, I want an ice cream. I want a burger. I want a car. I want this car. I want this house. What do I want? And then I want you just to spend some time on the internet looking and going through, thinking, okay, that lights me up. Oh, I really like the like of that color. I really want my living room sofa to be that gray. Spend some time and getting to attach to the feelings of your dreams, because a dream is only a dream if you can attach that feeling. Abby says, I want to hear, I want to wear a black lace bra and drape myself over the car bonnet of an orange Lamborghini and post my picture on Instagram. Yes. Now that's how to attach a feeling to a dream, right? And the goal. By the way, Abby, I'm going to be holding you to that. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Ronnie. Ronnie says, I want a library with a ladder on wheels going all the way around it. Wow, that will be awesome. Yes. Isabel says, I want to build my own house. Awesome, Isabel. In my own country, in Gundaloop, with 5-7 bedrooms with indoor and outdoor swimming pool. Yes, big field enough to have a running track. Wow, as I love running. Yes, I love that, Isabel. That's so powerful. Yes. Yes, I mean, it's going to have to be a black lace bra. I'm surprised there's no tiger print in there, actually, Abby. Where's the tiger print or the zebra? Zebra. So, guys, it's about attaching that feeling. So if you to your dream goals, right? And it's about, once you've written down all your goals or all your dreams, sorry, if you've written down everything you want, right? Then you need to choose 2 or 3 of those items. And then we're going to really hone in to why we want those, right? And we're going to then, like the clarity session I offer in the Take Action Club, it's very powerful, because we're taking that 2 or 3 items and we then really attach strong feelings to them. So your mind knows that that's incredibly important to you. Remember, whatever you focus on, your mind knows is important to you and will help you achieve it, even though you might have fear. So when you attach very strong feelings to your dreams, to your goals, right? This is not about sitting there going, well, I want this, and I want this, and I want this. No, I might want this. This is really deep, in a sense of getting to know yourself in the process, right? Abby says, our coaching headquarters is our free group. Take Action Club is our paid coaching club. So that's the difference. Yeah. So the Take Action Club, it's the new membership me and Abby have, which actually at the moment, by the way, guys, there's a 3 days free trial for you, like very lucky guys to go and have a look in there to explore, and you can get all of that training for free. It's pretty mind-blowing, and even if I have to say so myself, right? So you get a lot more benefits in the paid club. Obviously, you get us accountability, you get the support, daily support, weekly masterclasses, and also the Take Action coaching toolkits, and also private coaching in the private groups. So you also get a very, very, very powerful training in there. If you're at the stage of your life where you don't know what dreams you have, you don't know what you need to do to get yourself to the next stage, right? Like, what do I do? What name do I want? Whatever you're stuck at the moment with decisions, this is why having your dreams and attaching a feeling is so important, because we make that very clear in the Take Action Club. We get you to have clarity. So you know, I know what I want. And once your brain knows what you want, it will help you get there, and it will stop you from taking diverse actions like procrastination to help you get there quicker. Ryan says, I want to have a big house with 2 separate workspaces, one for the coaching and one for hosting masterclasses. Oh, and a room for football. Yes, I remember that workshop, Ryan. You know, that one we visited in our clarity call, your workshop. Yes, awesome. I love it. Sandra wants, I want a cottage in Cornwall. Awesome. And a WV van and going on a surf trip around Britain. Now that just sounds like an awesome dream, Sandra. Yes, so sit and visualize it and actually like feel how you feel when you're in that camper van driving down there. Imagine the cottage, and then feel how you feel when you're inside the cottage. And there's a little flame inside your heart every time you think about your dreams and how you're going to make them happen and how you're going to feel once you've done it. Because remember, guys, when you think about dreams and when you think about goals and we don't attach the feelings to it, we never feel like doing the jobs that we need to do to actually make those dreams come true, right? Our brain doesn't know how important it is to us to make these dreams and goals come true. So therefore, what the brain does is, oh, when you go on a diet, as an example, and you're like, I really need to go on a diet. Actually, that's me right now. But I really like cake, right? Your brain's going to go, I don't know what you want. Do you want the cake? Because the cake is going to give me immediate relief and happiness feelings. Yet I know I should eat better, because my brain will then, the end result is me losing the weight that I want, being fitter, being healthier, right? So my brain is in a constant battle, because my brain's going, but if I eat the chocolate right now, because I feel a little bit down, I'm going to feel good now. But when we have our dreams and our goals and we attach feelings to our dreams and our goals, that's when your brain goes, oh, hang on, but that feeling you keep reminding me about, the feeling of you being proud of yourself, the feeling of you stepping up for yourself and actually starts making your dreams come true, of actually being proud of yourself. That feeling is the important feeling, not the feeling that you're going to get right now. Because right now, if you then don't do that thing that you need to do, your brain's going, you've got immediate relief of that feeling, right? Immediately you feel, oh, I don't have to do it now. So you've got very short-term good feeling. But in turn, you're going to beat yourself up because you didn't do that thing that you need to do, because the short-term feeling was more important to you then, or more important to your brain at that time. And then you realizing all it is simply a habit. You're simply in a habit. Right? We need to get into a habit of attaching feeling to a dream, making that dream so irresistible to our brain, making that dream and that goal so wide open and really blowing it up in our mind so our brains cannot focus on anything else apart from the dream. And then when you do your daily tasks as you would do in business and building your business, and then things interfere and want to like let you go off track, your brain's like, hang on, hello. You know, that car that you test drove, you know, that house that you said you wanted, I'm here. Come on, make this happen. I'm not going to let you stay. I'm not going to let you think about other things. I'm not going to let you have temporary feelings, right? And that's exactly how I got to making my dreams come true, of not having a mortgage, of having a house by the beach, right? of living a debt-free life, of making choices, because I decided that my dream, I'm going to blow it up so big in my brain, so that my brain knows what's important to me. But getting real clarity of what you do. Remember, there's a free download that comes with this training for you to work out what dreams you want. Just comment "I am in" down below and I will get that to you. So let me just read some comments. Angela says, I always wanted one of those cabins in the garden for my art therapy work. It's been going around, look at them and saying, feel good in there. I want this. Yes, well, do it, Angela. Pretend you're buying one. Design your cabin for you, right? So now if you go and get that cabin, you go and choose your wood. Go and choose your thickness. Please choose one that's insulated. Depends on what country you live in, because I didn't choose the insulated one. But then go and choose it. Smell the wood. Smell how you feel when you're in there. How does that make you feel? Go and attach that feeling to it. I mean, I nearly said lick the wood. Don't lick the wood, right? It's about using all of your senses while you're in there and really combining the feeling of proudness. How do you feel when you've bought that? How would you feel if you see that in your garden? Blow that up. Make it so big in your mind that your brain's like, oh, I want it, I want it. And then when something else comes to try to knock you down, your brain's gonna go away. Don't have time for you today. That cabin, I've smelt it, I want it. So you're gonna give your brain clarity on what you want. And then your brain knows, but this is very important to her. This makes her happy, because your brain wants to basically make you happy, but it also wants to keep you safe. So when your brain wants to make you safe and it knows there is no way that you're not going to have that cabin, that's when you get clarity and your mind helps you achieve what you want. I love Sandra's dream cottage and VW van. Me too, please. Yes, I love that. Absolutely love it. Sandra says, I really had a bad day, but this cheers me totally up. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, bless, Sandra. We're always going to have bad days, guys, and there's always going to be circumstances, right, that's going to come in and try to stop us. Get up every day and think, right, 20 things going to go wrong today. If 20 things go wrong, it's fine, because I still have my dream. I still have that feeling of that dream, right? I need to remember that feeling. I need to remember that dream, because that's what's important. The little things that's going to come into our life is just going to happen no matter what we do. We don't have control over circumstances. And actually write down everything that you have got, like everything that worries you, everything that you worry about, right? And then decide to be a warrior about the worrying. The things that you can't control, cross off. There's literally no point. And also remember, worst case scenario never happens. Never happens. We think it does, because in our mind, we're so busy thinking about worst case scenario, but worst case scenario never does. Sarah says, sorry, I'm late, just got back from work. Oh, bless Sarah, welcome. This sounds brilliant, actually, Ronnie. Have you ever watched Meet Joe Black? Oh, Brad Pitt. No, but now I want to. Libraries in the movie is amazing. Yes, actually, Abby, I remember that. That's awesome. Right, Sandra, so if you did have a bad day and you do need cheering up, you know what cheers you up more than anything? Is you telling your mind to attach feelings to your dreams. Go and have a little look at the house you want to buy. Distract your mind with this good feelings that you'll need, right? Hi, Rachel. I forgot about it. Rachel is in. Yes, Rachel, let's make some dreams come true. Yes, Roxanne. Yes, Ronnie. Let's make some dreams come true. Hanukkah says, I'm in. Yes. Sandra says, I'm in. Angela, I so am. Oh my God, I'm feeling good right now. Yes, Angela. It's about sitting there and concentrating about what makes you feel good. Like I say, yet again, our brains don't know what we're doing. Our brains don't know, right? I have a clarity call in the Take Action Club, which I take very seriously, because if you don't have true clarity on your dreams, right, and you don't place an anchor in your future, your brain doesn't know what you want. It's like, what do you want for dinner tonight? Oh, let me just search my brain. What do I feel like having tonight, right? We need to stop doing that. We need to say, no, I am a warrior. Stop worrying. I'm a warrior. I am having this food. I am doing this. I am making this happen for myself. I'm going to attach a very strong feeling to my dreams. And therefore, my brain knows 100% with full clarity what I want. Because if you go into your dream, go into that car you want, go and test drive it, smell it, feel it, touch it, be proud, make it happen for yourself. Nobody's going to come and help you, right? Just with determination, start literally going to smell what you want and tell your brain, this is important to me, because your brain's going to open up opportunities that you've never seen before. It's like I always tell my daughter, right? Go and get the salt for mummy. And I use this as an example all the time because this actually happened. Kim, can you go and get the salt for mummy in the kitchen? And then she goes, Mum, I'm not going to get the salt for you in the kitchen. I said, Kim, can you please just bring mum salt? She goes, Mum, I can never find the salt. Doesn't matter how many times you ask me. The thing is, on the way to the kitchen, she's telling herself, I can't find the salt. I will never find what mum asked me. And then the words are going to come that she's expecting, because she'll go, Mum, I can't find it. And I'll go, if I come in that kitchen and find it. The thing is, she's shutting her brain off from finding the salt, because it can literally be in front of her. Have you ever had that with your kids? Guys, comment down below. Have you ever had that where you've told somebody to go get something? They're like, I'm not going to get it. And then you go as a mom or as a parent, go, if I get in that room and I find it, right? Because they're telling their minds, they're switching their minds off. They're like, I can't find it. So your brain's going to go, she can't find it. Let's put the blinkers on. So if you say, I can't make my dreams a reality, your brain's going to go, she doesn't deserve that car. Blinkers on. Don't even see the cars that you like. You don't even know, because you don't believe it's possible. So even if you believe it's possible right now or not, go and attach that feeling to it, right? So you can't go and look at houses and get inside the house, because obviously you need to be able to have a solid offer to go and see houses, right? But you can certainly stand outside it. You can certainly imagine yourself inside that house, right? And if you can't visualize, just stand and choose curtains. I think just go and look at a shop and think, but when I get my new house, I want that curtains, I want that sofa, I'm going to have that. Oh, that sofa's £6,000. Okay, but that's the sofa I want. That's the sofa I want. Want stuff unapologetically. You don't have to clarify for anybody else what you want. If you want the curtains, that's going to cost you £10,000. Let's make that dream a reality. Stop doubting yourself and stop putting yourself down for dreaming big, right? Sandra says, a worrier about a worry. Yes. And people then become into a habit of imagining the worst case scenario. Isabella saying, yes, I love this idea of attaching my feeling to a dream so I can tell my brain it's important to me. Yes, the more feelings you have attached to it, right, the more your brain knows it's important to you. When I do my grateful session in the mornings, I cry most mornings like a baby, by the way, because I'm really, really grateful that I've got to this stage of my life, because I did little things like I went and I smelled the car I wanted. I got my BM, right? I went and I saw houses that I wanted. I measured, I wanted to live a minimum of a mile away from the beach, because I wanted to be able to walk to the beach, not be lazy. I actually wanted to run and walk to the beach. And I've got a dog that I need to walk. So it had to be a longish walk, mile long. It's not really long, but I measured it. I tested it. And then when I found my house, I couldn't believe my luck, because my house was exactly a mile away. Right? My house was exactly where I wanted it. And I was like, how can that be possible? I looked at 34 houses, right? None of them was a good fit. And then last minute, I had 5 weeks to move. I had nowhere to move to, by the way. I had 5 weeks to move. My solicitor said it's impossible to buy property right now. And then all of a sudden, this house appeared, mile from the beach, perfect for what I want. My problem was my furniture was so big, I couldn't fit it into anywhere. So I found this house that was brand new. I wanted brand new. It was a mile away from the beach. It fitted all my furniture. It was like, what? It so happened to have sold 7 times before I bought it. And the people, for some reason, kept dropping out. Things kept happening. It was like it was meant and made for me. But it was built 3 years ago, right? So what's that? Is it luck? No, I went and I did my homework. I made my dream so big in my head of being free, of being in this place that I want, right? Yes, guys. So So Ronnie says, I haven't. Dream coaches, I'll check out. Oh, it's the library. Yeah, check out that movie. Sandra says, Warrior. Yes. So all the time you have to make it very, very, very big in your mind to touch that feeling. Sandra's saying, I have it with my husband. Okay, Sandra. What do you have with your husband? Isabel says, oh, you can take a picture of what you want and stick it and stick it where you can see it every day and tell your brain this is yes, but it's not just a picture, Isabel. It's when you see that picture, I want you to put your hand on your heart and I want you to attach that little flame to it and really attach that feeling to it. The more you attach this feeling to it, it becomes, your brain doesn't know the difference between a picture and something that you're actually experiencing and something that you're imagining. If you keep imagining that you're in your dream house or your dream car, your brain will start attaching it to you. Oh, this is what she wants. I now know what she wants. I haven't known for ages, right? Now I know what she wants. I know what's important to you, right? You're telling your brain, you're making it very much aware, right? Yes, Abby, my dream house appeared. Like, I mean, I just, so many houses I looked at. And then my solicitor was like, it just don't have it, that we don't need to search on it. And she actually managed to complete within 5 weeks, which is non-impossible. If anybody's ever moved, you'll know that it's non-impossible to buy a house in 5 weeks. My solicitor was like on it. She was like, your day. Well, actually, I said to her, look, if you don't, I'm not paying you. No, but it is non-impossible for all of that to happen. And it all happened because I dreamed it. I went and I looked at houses and I got serious about my dreams and I got serious about what I wanted. And I started working, doing one little thing every day, right? Like Abby's 30-day plan that she's got, that she actually did a live on last week. Guys, Abby, if you'd like to actually put that in the comments here for other guys to go and to see it, you really need to download Abby's guide, because that's a clear guide. If you don't know where you are right now and you don't know where to take your business to the next level, download Abby's guide, because it's clearly what you need to do, little steps at a time of what to make your dreams come true, right? Abby is saying most modern houses are too small for, yes. So I have this massive table that sits like 12 people, and then I had to find a new house that just couldn't find. I literally just couldn't. I had a massive corner sofa, and I was like, oh, 2 king size, super king size beds. So what do I do? Sell my furniture? Like I've literally, and most of it was quite new as well, and it's oak furniture. I've spent a fortune on it. So it was like, does that mean I'm going to lose my furniture if I had to buy a smaller house? Sandra says, what a miracle. It was. It's literally like that. But also I made it happen. I said that I was fed up with struggling, right? I became a warrior, sort of worrying about everything. And I just shut my eyes and I just knew it will happen. It will happen because I attached that feeling to it. And guys, the minute I got the keys to my place and I was inside it, I will have to say I was a bit taken back because I just burst out in tears because it happened. I couldn't believe it actually happened. It's like you never know until you're there in that moment. And then your heart is like, you did this. And that pride that I felt that minute I actually did it, that is the feeling that you need to work towards. That is the feeling that will help you make your dreams come true, right? Not the feeling of, I can't do this, I don't know where to start. It's very much what you tell your mind. Remember, you're the thinker of the thought. If we're the thinker of the thoughts, that means that we can control our thoughts. Is it easy? Not always, but you're still the thinker of the thought and in control of your thoughts. And once again, when I do my clarity session in the Take Action Club, this is very important for you to understand how to really attach these two together, right? How to attach it to make this, to your brain aware of the opportunities that's open, because otherwise you don't see opportunities. You don't see things. Like in the Take Action Club, you guys have got, if you're in the Take Action Club, guys, please remember, comment with an emoji, like give me a thumbs up emoji down below, right? This is about making dreams come true. They said yes to themselves, right? They said, yes, I'm doing this. I want this. I want guidance. I want support. I want people to help me make my dreams come true. It's very important for them, right? So they've said yes to themselves. Rachel says, I want to move abroad like Portugal, live in a bigger house with a pool and run a beach bar. Wow, Rachel, that sounds awesome. Rachel, you're working so hard towards your goals and you're actually making it happen. I'm so proud of you, babes. Sandra said, the not finished finding yourself. So it is, isn't it? But Sandra, isn't that true for most people? When you go and you find something, if you tell yourself, I'm looking for something, I can't find it, you won't find it. Actually, that reminds me of a Lee Evans joke where he says like, isn't it funny? Because he was looking for things and you look at 10 different places. He said, and when he actually finally found the keys he was looking for, his wife said, isn't it funny that whatever you're looking for, you always find at the last place you're looking at? And he's like, no, duh. Obviously, it won't be the first place I look at because obviously I'll stop looking then, right? But sometimes our eyes are so shut to the possibilities that can change our lives and to the possibilities of opportunities that can make that dream come true, right? So once we tell our brain with clarity what we want, focus on it, we anchor it in, that's when we start making dreams come true. And it says, if anybody wants to join our open house, yes, we have an open house for 3 days in the Take Action Club. Simply just click over the Take Action Club, private membership club for doers and winners, right? And we'll add you straight in. You've got 3 days, go and have a look. Actually, go and have a look at Abby's training. I'm not even like just go and have a look, guys. Experiment it. It's the feeling of the community as well, right? That you want in there. Isabel says, yes, I get it. Thank you. Oh, bless Isabel. Such an amazing story, as I said, inspiring. Yes. Yes, I will try and drop the live, but Facebook hates me dropping links. That's very true. That's very true. We need to, I'll add it in afterwards. I'll add it in. Rachel, when do you find Abby's guides? Oh, yes, that's very interesting, Rachel. So if you join the Take Action Club for 3 days, you can get Abby's guide in there. It's, yeah, definitely in there. And I'll help guide you as well in there, guys. And I'm live after this inside the Take Action group as well. So I'm going to carry on with this. And we're going to be writing letters to our future self in the Take Action Club in a minute. So remember, guys, there's also a free guide that's coming with this. Please remember to click at the bottom, I am in, and I'll make sure you get it. Ryan says, absolutely love this. Yes, Ryan, remember when we went through your workshop at your garden, your new kitchen, and your man cave. We didn't call it a man cave, did we, Ryan? Cirilla says, hi, I'm late. Hi, Cirilla. Had to go get my oh, bless. We'll watch from the beginning on replay. Cirilla, you can join me in the Take Action Club, and all of you guys in the Take Action Club, drop me an emoji down below. Yay! Let us know who you are when you're in there, guys. Cirilla, you can join me live in a minute. I'll be in the Take Action Club. I'll be in there, and we're going to be writing letters to our future self. This is very exciting. A little bit of a lesson on future self. Yes, so Abby's actually, Rachel, if you look further down, so Abby's comment is there. It's the 30 days to a profitable coaching business live stream. Like if you want clarity and you want to know what you need to do, click that link. Even I am doing it. Like, I'm not even kidding you. So it's like mind blowing. It's just the bomb. Sarah says, oh, I've been dreaming of my perfect house at least 3 times a day. I can see the rooms, decor, furniture, garden, yes, and my office. But like Abby's, yes, right? When you're there, when you're dreaming about it, when you look, go and look, have it like on a Sunday, spend at least an hour just looking at what curtains you want, what sofas you want, what outside furniture you want, with no limit. That's when you're going to start lighting up that fire inside your heart, and then your brain knows, oh, she wants that. And then it's going to open up possibilities for you to start making that happen. Like this now, you was open, you all of a sudden had this, you had the sign, come and join the Take Action Club, you've joined, and a lot of you inside there are having a lot of success already, right? All of you are right, so focused, and you've got that little fire burning. So when you've obviously seen the possibility that the Take Action Club can offer you. You've said, yes, I'm in, you've joined, and therefore what's happened? The universe has said, you need to be in here. This is what you need right now, okay? So that's why you're in there, right? For you to make your dreams come true. Yes, Sarah, that's so lovely. Yes, let's stop, being a warrior, not a worrier about everything. Isabel says, I have so much, we have so much great training in the Take Action Club. Things will really help us take action. Yes, there's so much goodness in the Take Action Club. Is definitely, yes, Rachel. Oh, you're in, Rachel. Yay! Hey, Cirilla, you buy? Yes. Yes, Cirilla did get a post-it notes about the training we had about procrastination inside the Take Action Club. And she has reported back today that she's doing absolutely amazing with the I'm a sticky note fan, guys, very much. And I do my training on sticky notes, a lot of it, because we need to trick our brain sometimes on getting what we want. Sometimes our brain don't quite know, and we need to remind it by simple sticky note actions. Rachel, thank you. Go, Rachel. Woohoo. So it's about, yes, I love this, Ilse, not just visualizing, but reprogramming our mind of what we really want to make it happen. Yes, I don't want quick fixes. I don't want things that's going to 1 minute work for me, and the next minute I have to do it again and again. Oh, then a year later I've got the same problem. This is about getting things that's really going to reprogram, rewire my mind. Say, for instance, like, when you procrastinate, I want you to, this only because you're stressed, by the way, when you procrastinate, and I want you to see this electrical wire from the left to the right of your brain. And I want you to see the electrical wire going zzz, like a zip, right? So the first thing you need to do, you need to break the pattern, because procrastination is only a pattern. So I want you to see yourself take scissors, cut that electrical wire, literally cut the wire. And then, oh, hang on a minute. So, oh, okay. So I was procrastinating, and now I'm not. And also remember, when you go through life and you try to make your dreams come true, right? Don't tell yourself, I am a procrastinator. I am fat. I am this. I am that. Stop labeling yourself. You have a habit of procrastinating. You have a habit of becoming overwhelmed. You have a habit of eating too much and therefore carrying some fat. If you say, I am fat, I procrastinate, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, your brain's going, whoa, we're just going to cause some overwhelm here, because she doesn't know what she's doing. She's all these things. You are not those things. You might have an habit of it. You might have a habit of not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You might have a habit of becoming overwhelmed. It doesn't make you overwhelmed, doesn't make you own that thing. You are awesome and whole as you are. Your soul is pure, and you deserve anything that you dream about. Because remember, those little dreams inside you, they're little seeds that the universe has planted inside you. You need to go and water that every day. Go and smell that car, right? You need to water those little seeds planted inside you every day. Work on it daily. Go and remind your mind what's important to you. Water. And the more you'll see this little plant, and it will all of a sudden start flourishing, and you start making your dreams come true. And then you're going to be like, really? Is this happening to me? Because you probably don't even think that you're worth your dreams, right? So if we tell our brain how important our dreams are, right, then our brain will start knowing that we are worth it, because we keep dreaming about it. That must make it like reality, right? Our brains don't know the difference between an image that we attach a feeling to and something that's actually happened. So if you walk around and you actually imagine it has happened and attach that feeling to it, your brain will help you open up opportunities, see opportunities that brings it closer to you. Sarah says, I'm in. There's a free guide that's coming with us, guys. Please mention I am in down below and I'll give it to you. Sarah says, okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit in the Take Action Club. Yes, I'll go and join in the Take Action Club. I'm in. Yes. Yes, this has happened about us shopping for a new car. Yes, it has, isn't it, Marty? Welcome, by the way. Yes. And then all of a sudden you're like, why has everybody got my car? Why is everybody driving my car? But it's very much because it opens up your mind to all these possibilities. But if your mind's a little bit blocked and you're like, oh, I don't believe I can make 10 grand a month, although you really want it, your brain's going to go, no, don't do that job. Go and procrastinate, because you don't believe you can truly want it, right? It's about tricking our mind. How can we get our mind to get us there, right? If we focus on something hard enough, our brain will start believing it is possible. If you don't believe it right now, just keep doing it. Just keep practicing it. It's like a muscle. Practice the focusing. Angela says, I did it with the action takers. I just love Abby. Yes. Oh, thank you, babes. Thank you, Angela. Yes, Abby is amazing. Sticky notes. Yay, sticky notes. Annika says, I have a file on my phone with photos of my dream house and different color schemes for each room, furniture and big space to host my classes. Yes, yes, attach that feeling to it. How many times do you look at it a day? Like, how many times do you make that nice and bright so your brain knows what to focus on, right? Abby says, did you see my story where I found the sticky notes with flying? Yes, actually, that was so funny, Abby. I love that. Yes, guys, remember there's a 3-day free trial for the Take Action Club. Literally just find the group. Abby's added a link in here. Go and find the group and join for 3 days for free. You can get Abby's free training. Like, this is just amazing that she's even offering this. I'm just going along because I'm like, really, that's a lot of free information. It's like gold in there, by the way, especially Abby's 30-day free guide, if I can get it out. So guys, so comment down below, who is from today going to give your brain a little bit more focus and clarity? What will you do differently now that you have that? Remember, write down all of your goals like you're a 5-year-old. Like, I want 10 pools, I want this big house, I want this, I want to be a writer, I want to book, right? I want to live by the beach, I want to live in the country, I want 6 dogs. Actually, I want 2 Dobermans. Actually, that's a fact, by the way, as well. So in my mind, I need to make that a reality, but I can't because I've still got my doggy, which don't allow other dogs in. But I know that's a big goal of mine, and I've got my 2 Dobermans posted there, so I could see them all the time looking at me going, you better need to make your dreams come true, because I'm waiting. We're waiting for you, right? So I know what I want. So write down below, guys, what are you passionate about? What do you see? What curtains do you see that you think, yes, I want those? What sofa? What lamp? What TV? What computer? If you're a techie like me, I'd like dream about my latest computer, and I get really excited because I imagine buying it. Like, yes, and then I want it. I get impatient because I'm very impatient and I want it. So therefore I'll work harder because I know I need to work harder to be able to get it, right? Smarter, not harder. I don't mean harder as in work more hours. I mean, I'm just very focused at what I want, right? Yes, Ryan says reprogramming your mind is very key. Definitely, definitely. And Isabel says, oh, Ryan says, yeah. Yes, I label myself all the time. Brain believes that, yes, your brain is stuck on this negative beliefs all the time. Your brain is stuck if you keep beating yourself up. Your brain is stuck there, right? And remember, we're the thinker of the thought. So if you're the thinker of the thought, sometimes we beat ourselves up automatically because we're so used to thinking it, and our brain does it automatically. And that's why in the Take Action Club, I teach you about the high 5 habit, because it's about you celebrating yourself every single day and a little bit at a time. The road that you're following at the moment, this road that you're going, you know, right? Every day you get up, you do the same things, you do the same things. Success doesn't lay here. Success lies on this bar next to it. And all you need to do is, you're in control of those thoughts and the steering wheel. You need to put something in your sat nav, what's your end destination, and therefore you know where you're going when you know your end destination. And that's something that we do with the clarity call when you're inside the Take Action Club, because we'll know your end destination. You'll know what to put into your sat nav. That's what happens when you have your dreams and you attach feelings to it, right? You'll then know where you're going. Your brain will know. It has a clear destination. And then it doesn't matter what becomes or comes in to try to stop you, you've got your clear destination and your mind knows about it. So Isabel says, absolutely, we need the water to water the seed inside us. Yes, I want to make our dreams come true and let it grow. Yes, let's keep dreaming big and feeling to make it happen. Yes. Sandra says, thank you so much for this training. Actually, what I needed to hear. Oh, bless. Thank you. Oh, I really feel like I've just delivered it for you. Thank you so much, Sandra, for your comment. Dream coaches, yeah, click here for the 3 days. Yes, so Abby's just added the link, guys. Come and join us for 3 days. You've literally got nothing to lose, a lot of golden nuggets to gain, by the way. And you can join me as well in a minute when I'm going to go live in the Take Action Club. And remember, if you want your free guide on how to make your dreams come true, comment I am in down below and I'll get that to you. Hanneke says, need to look at my photos of my dream house more, need more focus on my dreams. Hanneke, it's something that you need to do every day, I would say, like on a daily basis, because the more you remind your brain of that, the more your brain will open up the opportunities, but you're then giving yourself more opportunities by doing it more. The more you focus on it, the more that muscle is being built, right? The muscle of the focus. And that you'll have more clarity for doing that. Isabel says, I will visualize my house that I'm building in the country, but with a feeling, put my hand on my heart. Yes. Isabel, you can also book in for your clarity call with me, which you haven't done yet, for the Take Action Club. And we'll definitely, I'll help you visualize that. I'll help you make it a reality, like really put an anchor there. We need to ingrain it into your system. So once your brain has true clarity of your dreams and where you want to go, that's when things start making happen. Sandra says, the thinker of the thought and the creator of the dreams, 100%. Start taking charge of your future and saying, this is what I want. I don't care what else goes wrong. I don't care who else got a problem with it, or I don't care if anybody else is judging me. This is what I want. I have a message that I want to share with the world. I have a message that is very important and I need to share it. And that's how we start, right? By making us a priority. We then make other people a priority as well. I'm the thinker of the thought. Yes, Isabel. Rachel says, I'm in, yay. And Ryan says, visualizing is so powerful. It is, Ryan. Yes, definitely is. I've just added Taylor, Trevor, Moon, Rachel into the Take Action Club. Yay! Well done, guys. So I'm going to see you all in a minute, literally 5 minutes, because I want to be running late for the own club, my own Take Action Club. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me live. I really loved it. Love seeing all your cards and your dreams and your hopes. Just remember, you are the thinker of the thought, and you can make your dreams come true. You can make them happen when you decide to put you first. You need to get clarity on what you want. And then I want you to do everything in your power to make that come true. And if you're still struggling with this, find something really tiny. Dream about just buying something, say for instance, that's like £200 or something, right? Something silly that you know you can probably afford now in any case, or you can probably buy it. Don't get yourself into debt though, right? And then little, say to yourself, by the end of the month, if I've turned up and I've taken action and I did what I need to do, for 4 days this week, for 10 minutes each, that's all. And then every time you've done that, I want you to take a sticky note, and I want you to take the sticky note on your wall. Every day you turned up for 10 minutes and worked on your goals, your dreams, and your business, take the sticky note and then put it up and then celebrate. Yes, I've done it. First 10 minutes, high five to myself, celebrate yourself. What you're telling your brain is, this is important to you. This work that you're doing is important to you. The more you celebrate that, you're teaching yourself to turn up for yourself, because in most cases, our brains don't know that we are serious about the promise that we make ourselves, because we're not, because we say, tomorrow I'm going to go on that diet, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, yay. And then tomorrow comes and then you're like, oh, I'm so busy today. So much has happened. You will not believe it. Don't really feel like it today. I'll do it tomorrow. You're teaching your brain that what's important to you isn't important to you, and you don't keep your own promise to yourself. But by actually doing little tasks, 10 minutes at a time, put a sticky note up and say every time, and then celebrate every single sticky note you put up on that wall. And what you then do is you're telling your brain you're practicing standing up for yourself. You're practicing turning up for yourself, and you're actually practicing making your dreams a priority. By turning up for yourself. It's about teaching yourself to turn up for yourself, because we're all good at turning up for everybody else, but not for ourselves. But the real secret lies in you knowing what you want, making your dreams come true. So, and if you're not doing that right now, this message is definitely for you. Today's your day. Right here, you now listening to this is your opportunity to stand up for yourself and to make things happen for you, right? Sticky notes, celebrate. And I want you to tag me if you have your sticky notes up. When you get to 5, 6 sticky notes, every day you're telling your mind how important your dreams are to you. This is going to really give you that fulfillment from inside, right? Sticky notes, they're magic. I've even got little sticky notes, right? Because I'm giving myself thumbs up all the time, high five. Yeah, you go, girl, you've done it. You've done this task, you've done this task. Celebrating myself every day for turning up for myself and making my dreams come true is something that you could do every day as well. Just turning up for yourself and making your dreams come true. Right, guys, it was an absolute pleasure spending this time with you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate each and every comment. And I want you to let me know how it goes, how you're using your sticky notes, what dreams you come true. Later on, tag me when you have your curtains. Tag me when you even decided on what carpets you want. Like, let's go into detail. Let's dream a little. Yes, and see you in 1 minute inside the Take Action Club. Guys, thank you very much. Please look after your dreams. Remember, they're inside you. They're not going anywhere. You need to make them a reality, right? But we're making them very clear in your mind. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. See you later, guys. Or see you in the Take Action Club.